な。
サンタ、awake still! 起きてるよね。ゆうちんちゃん、ウィースティーブン、おはよう。Is everybody ready today for Bokuten?
Yeah, because today is important.
Important day. Yes, today we're gonna be playing Bokuten. Why I became an angel, or 僕が天使になったわけです。Yeah.
By Overdrive.
Overdrive, you know?
I wonder who that is.
I know, right? We're very, very lucky because 2 of our papas made it. Two, you know? Fujimaru Papa, 2 of the beautiful illustrations, and Bamboo Papa made it too.
Are you all ready?
Well, I've always been really interested in Bokuten.
Are you sure you're ready?
大丈夫かな
Maybe you should go fix your makeup a bit first.
Okay.
See you later. Well, Makoto isn't here, I'm gonna be your guide for today. Is that okay? Are you good with that? You better be good with that, because that's what you get for today. At least right now, okay? Right.
I'm good now.
Are you better?
Yeah, I'm better. I'm a bit better.
Did you enjoy having Akira as your guide?
I think so. Maybe. Maybe. I'm answering.
My tummy didn't hurt or anything. No.
Bokuten, so I was saying, you know, Bamboo Papa made it and Fujimaru Papa made it. So, you know, that means that maybe we're related to the characters of Bokuten.
What?
A little bit. You know,
not really, but
maybe not blood, but by brushstrokes. You know?
そういうことか。
Well, Bokuten is a game that
we don't know much about.
It's a bit embarrassing. Yeah.
We just know we're gonna like you.
Yeah, right? I've always been really interested in Bokuten, but today's the first time we'll be playing it, right?
First time.
Maybe there's some travelers that are similar too.
But if you know anything about Bokuten or you've played it, don't spoil it.
No spoilers, no.
That will make me very, very, very angry. And you won't want that.
No. Well, today, because I think maybe it's more fun if we all go in without knowing much.
Yeah.
There's not going to be any kind of explanation or summary. So, are you ready, travelers?
We're gonna do this.
Okay, here we go. Let's go!
Here we go.
Here we go.
Bokuten.
There we go! Overdrive!
Okay.
It's happening. Attention.
In case you didn't know that reality is different.
It's important. So much snow. インタくん、すばちゃんありがとう。Go, Bokuten.
Thank
you.
Okay, are we ready to start?
Let's
Are
start.
you good with that?
I'm start.
You're aware that reality is is different.
It is. It is. Yes.
Okay.
Do we have permission? どうかな。大丈夫と思うよ。
Okay, here we go. Bokuten, why I became an angel. Start.
じゃあ、ともえくんはどんなだったら幸せ？
They're so cute. Aren't they cold though?
They look pretty warm.
Yeah.
Click.
僕はね、
Oh.
家に帰るとお母さんがおかえりって出迎えてくれて、美味しい
Oh no.
高い料理が出てきて、
Can I not do that
僕は
already?
こぼしちゃうんだけど、お
Oh.
母さんは怒らないで。
I never spilled milk.
冗談でね。
Spilling milk is always upsetting though, right?
優しいお母さん。
Are they okay? I'm kind of worried.
Is the game volume okay?
いいねそんなお家
Is this the
Ah,
reality?
it's a bit quiet. It's a bit quiet.
A bit quiet? Oh,
もうちょっと上げようかな。
okay. Make it a bit louder. Just a bit.
How is this?
How is this?
お母さんがそんな風に優しくしてくれるよ
Oh,
どうしたらいいの
They
か
don't have a mom like that.
お母さんはどんな時
Oh,
oh,
does mom get angry?
隣さんに
But that's okay, right? That's okay, right?
It's important to take out the trash properly.
Yeah, but at least she's not getting mad at
隣
them.
さんがニコニコしてたら
Oh,
ともえくんのお母さんもニコニコするかな
is she not smile often?
うん
Oh,
そうだね
Oh,
そうだ ニコニコはみんなに
oh.
広がってくる
That's true though, you know?
oh.
That's why it's important to smile, right?
Smile a lot, right? Just like Akira.
そうだよともえくんのニコニコも私に映るよ
Oh,
本当だじゃあ僕たちがニコニコしてたらみんなニコニコになるね
it's important to smile, you know? Maybe even if on the inside you're like, it's not a good day today. If you smile, then you'll start to feel better, right?
Oh,
And everybody around you will too.
そうだよ
Ah.
みんながニコニコになるには
Oh,
どうすればいいかなじゃあ
what can you do?
what could
もっといっぱい
you
幸せなことを見つけようよ
do? You know? Find more happy things.
いっぱい見つけよう
Oh,
Oh,
I think they
寒
don't
くない
have,
のかな?
they don't have ghosts. Are they gonna be okay? Do they need me to take them home?
Oh, you'd like that, wouldn't you?
Not like that, no. You know? Give them some more food. Oh, a feather. October 15th. Okay.
Smiling is about what comes from the heart. Oh. 朝だよー。起きてくださ
Ah,
い。はーい。
Tomoe is our main character. Aki-chan, you're in the way. You can't
Oh.
say Tomoe.
Oh.
Tomoe is the boy from before too, right?
Oh. Should I? Do you want to see him that badly, or am I still okay
You
here?
kind of look like him though, Aki-chan.
Maybe you should move out of the way first. I don't look like him. 1 second. Maybe you should move out of the way.
Okay.
And then I will move a bit. And then maybe you can see Tomoe a bit.
A bit. Ah.
Is that okay? Okay.
Oh, I woke up. I felt like I had been dreaming until just moments ago, but any recollection I may have had vanished the moment I woke up, like a fog had been lifted. I had no idea what sort of dream it could have been.
I
So
don't
we're
think you
Tomoe,
have an
huh?
issue, right?
We're Tomoe.
Yeah.
As I tried to remember, I noticed someone was here. Oh, there's somebody cute. I heard her familiar voice. This happened so often, it came as no surprise. I opened my eyes. And as expected, it was Nakizaki.
Oh.
Nakizaki, is she Osana Najimi maybe? Childhood friend? Or maybe she's just a classmate, you know? Let's see.
ほら早く起きな
Naruko.
遅刻するぞ
Nakizaki Naruko.
Ah,
Why is she coming in the window?
that's a good question.
You didn't think about this?
that.
That's my very first question.
Okay, this is wow. She yelled as she climbed inside. How many times had I told her not to come into the window?
How do you get into the window?
She must really love him.
Oh!
Yeah. The first story eaves of my neighbor's house, the Nakizakis, were so close that even a child could be. So they are Osana Najimi then, you know? I guess. You know? Nakizaki had made her way over in that exact fashion into my room, actually, ever since we were kids.
I'm sure
she loves him.
appreciates it. Huh.
When we were children, you could play it off with comments like, "What a lively girl!" But why did she keep doing such immature things now that we were older? Maybe she just wasn't ready to act grown up?
Maybe she just loves you.
Just look at that.
Huh?
You can totally see her underwear.
Where?
Underwear.
Huh?
何も見てないけど。
We have pure eyes. That's why we don't see anything.
I see, yeah. And that just shows our travelers are DBBs, right, Aki-chan?
Exactly.
I got up. Careful not to look her way. Let's not look. Neither of us gave a second thought to me seeing her underwear at this point. We weren't very sensitive to the fact we were a man and... Even though that was how our relationship worked, it was still polite to look away. It is, you know? Even if you want to look, don't look. You know. Why are you disappointed? You came to wake me up, so shouldn't you be glad it didn't take long? Gonna be like that, huh?
Yeah, it's like I came all the way to wake you up, but you were already awake.
True. It's a bit disappointing, right? I see. Aki-chan, she's one of your friends, huh?
See, it's more considerate to them pretend to be asleep. That's the considerate thing.
He's not reading the air?
Like Santa Claus. Go back to sleep.
We've known each other since we were kids, but I was getting a bit worried. Are you stressed out or something? I'll definitely give you advice if I can. Cute, right? Cute. I'm not sure what to think of that line though, neither. You could call Nakizaki a party animal. If there were a festival in town, she was the type who would start heaving up the portable shrine first. Omikoshi. Yosho. Wanting to make everything she did fun was praiseworthy, but it did make me worry about whether or not she considered what would happen to me as a result. One of these days, Nakizaki was going to come wake me up and put me down for good.
He's worried about his life.
His safety.
His safety.
She's the kind of childhood friend who makes breakfast too. I don't know. I guess she's a bit more energetic than you want. Maybe some childhood.
She just loves you that much.
I don't need breakfast. That's not healthy. I have to eat breakfast. Travelers, you hear that?
You have to eat breakfast.
It's good to not eat. Was it 2 hours before you sleep? 3 hours?
3 hours?
5 hours?
No.
So she said, but she wouldn't let me skip dinner either. She came to wake me up in the morning and made me eat 3 square meals a day. Are you sure she's not your mom?
Exactly. Are you sure she's not your mom?
If I left it to her own devices, she would even prepare my clothes for the next day, underwear included, and leave it at my bedside.
I think she's confused too.
Maybe this is training for her. What's it called? You know, training for her to become a bride. You know, like that, right? Preparation, right? Naturally, I asked and eventually got her to stop with the underwear. He's a teenage boy, right? Or a young boy, right? So, if I left everything to her, I could probably lead the most wholesome lifestyle in the world.
And lazy. Do we have another candidate for lazy?
Oh no. Nakizaki's entire family had been watching over me ever since my parents passed away. So the little Tomoe we saw didn't have parents either then, maybe?
Who knows? We have to figure it out.
Her parents said it would be fine for me to live with them, but I declined. That would be far too presumptuous of me. In any case, I was blessed. Blessed with Nakizaki?
Yeah, with a good family friend, good osana najimi.
Yeah, it's important to be
thankful,
thankful and grateful, right? Yeah. There had to be someone more deserving than me of such special treatment.
You should value yourself.
You know? We're on the train. Oh, where are we going?
School.
ここどこかな? Where are we? She's so cute. Oh, I like the uniform too. Aki-chan, I want to wear that uniform too. Wait. Maybe I like it the best. I like it the best so far. It's so cute. Nakizaki slapped me on the back. It was quite an impact. That hurts. She's just really happy, you know?
Zombie.
He's a zombie. I guess, lazy people are kind of zombies too, maybe.
That's a bit mean.
Are zombies lazy? I guess some zombies can be lazy.
Maybe there's lively zombies.
She's opposite zombie. Nakizaki was always full of energy and trying to lift my spirits. She probably had been ever since that day. That day? I knew that painfully so and felt bad for her. She's cute. I hate you.
目がキラキラしてる。
Right? I climbed the hill as she pestered me. It was a seemingly endless winding slope to the school. Oh no. Not the slope!
Exercise!
The slope to school. A certain classmate of mine had seriously considered changing schools because making the climb was too much of a chore. Are there any travelers out there that had a slope on the way to school too? Going to school is hard enough sometimes.
But it wakes you up, right?
But the positive part of the slope, though, is that you get to meet all the heroines there, too.
True.
So if you don't have a slope, then maybe your high school life will be not so heroine-filled, you know? Right? Still, it didn't bother me. As long as I was climbing, I didn't have to think about anything. I could focus on silently putting one foot in front of the other with neither time nor need to think about anything extraneous. That was the best thing about this hill.
Handy hill.
Even Nakizaki must have been getting tired. She had been carrying the conversation by herself for the most part, but she was gradually talking less and less. I like her ribbon.
Green eyes.
She's cute too. She's cute in a different way.
She's cute.
What does that mean? In a good way, very different from Naruko. Oh no, everybody is do-strike. They're all so cute.
I see.
She spotted her friend disappearing up the hill with incredible momentum and murmured under her breath, your friend?
But not Tomoe's friend?
Track and field. I see. That makes sense for the ponytail too, right?
なるほどな。
She was already out of sight. With how she had been running, you'd think she hadn't felt the incline
Well,
at all.
she's track and field, right? So
The friend or Naruko?
the friend.
If I could run like that, the world might look slightly different.
Yeah.
I wasn't cut out for any of the clubs at our school. Besides, I'm not the club type anyway. He just goes home.
Lazy. That's what you are. You're lazy.
Nakizaki sighed incredulously at how apathetic I was. Yeah. Wait, is there none? It's not like I would have poured my heart into it either way. It would have been enough for me if they just let me draw a bow once in a while.
So he likes archery then.
Nakizaki's dad was an archery teacher. He managed his own dojo and quite a few students. That's where I learned how to use a bow. Even now, I would draw a bow when I felt like a change of pace. Interesting. It wasn't like I was paying tuition, so I only used them when nobody else was.
Freely. Kaio isn't ponytail, Makoto. She's much more pricky.
What? I'm not. He's just being humble, you know? Whether it was good or bad wasn't the issue. As far as I was concerned, a bow was just a tool and nothing more. I heard a faint chime from above the hill. It's
Run!
Run! no Kojima Tomoe.
Yep.
I told you we didn't have time to sit around and eat
Go.
breakfast.
Go,
If you eat
go!
breakfast, you'd have more time. Let's go, go to school. It's a nice school. It's not your usual school. It has like a good atmosphere, right?
It's almost like in Yuride. It looks very clean
it looks
and
like
proper.
I feel like it looks like what you would think the school would look like in Kara no Shoujo, but Kara no Shoujo's school just looks like a school, right? I like this one. I want to go here. Nakizaki was really annoyed. We came rushing into the classroom, but the teacher had beaten us by a hair. It was really disappointing. Of course, we had just narrowly missed the start of first period, not homeroom. Naturally, this teacher wouldn't overlook it, and we were sent out into the hall together. Hey, Nakizaki, you come to wake me up and make me eat breakfast every morning, so I know I'm in no position to say this. Oh no.
Maybe you should just keep your mouth shut.
Oh no. Yeah.
Yeah.
You get along well with Naruko. Hi, Aki-chan. She really had her head. Oh, who are you? Who are you?
This is a teacher, right?
Chalo, is that your name? Chalo! Just then, we heard an incredibly out of place and cheerful voice. The guy who leisurely approached us was our classmate, Kiyohito Taira. This was the same guy who planned on transferring to the hill.
He looks lazy too.
But he has the red underframe glasses, you know?
Yeah, but his headband makes him lazy.
Maybe he just doesn't want hair in his face, you know?
Then he should brush it and style it. Lazy.
Flirting? She's so cute! Nakizaki, you're being kind of loud. It's Chalo.
Right?
Of course.
Is it
Of course.
something?
He was beaming. Seemed like he wanted us to notice it. It's that kind, huh?
Hi?
He's a very international person, you know?
I don't think we get along.
Is there any Italian travelers? Will you be okay if from now on there's no Italian word for English? No Italian word for hello, and we get rid of the English word for hello.
What are you trying to say? Everybody, travelers! I think Makoto needs to wake up again. Do you need to wake up?
No more ciao! No more hello!
Can we
Only
give her-
ciao from now.
Can we give her a big
Only
ohagogo?
ciao.
Makoto! Ohagogo! Ohagogo!
Ohagogo.
Mm.
Eita-kun, thank you! Don't be so harsh with Naruko. Hello, Aki-chan.
We could be friends, but that's it.
Not sisters?
Thank you, Ohagogo. Are you awake now?
Maybe.
Now that everybody's
Maybe.
yelled at you a bit?
My eyes are still a bit flirty today, but maybe I
need
just
to go
need to rub them a
get
bit.
some eye junk out.
That's gross, Aki-chan.
Can you go wash your face, baby?
Maybe. Is it okay if I go wash my face?
You can go for now, okay?
Okay.
But be quick, because we're waiting for you. She needs to wake up earlier, what can I say? Hopefully she's all washed by now. All washed? Clean? Clean face?
I think I got all the water.
You're good now?
I feel better now. Thank you, travelers, for waiting. Okay.
Next time, come ready, okay?
Sorry. Okay.
Okay. So we learned the new word. Charo.
Chalo. Yeah. No ciao. No hello. Just chalo, which is good because ohagogo is still around. Ohagogo. Because it's fun. Same with Ohagogo, it's fun, right?
Ohagogo is fun, but
Yeah. Oh, he stayed up all last night coming up with it.
sometimes things are just not worth it.
Maybe that's one. Kiyohito sounded proud of it, but Nakizaki just looked fed up with it.
Yeah.
Sometimes, sometimes when you can't fall asleep, do you find that you do sillier things than when you normally should be awake?
Not like that.
That's peak cat time, right? Look at all the cats. Morning, good morning! Ohagogo!
Maybe Makoto's actually awake now.
A bit.
He's lively. I think
Everybody's so lively and so good,
Naruko is lively in the good way, but
Oh. Oh no, they don't get along. Given how serious she was by nature, a part of her must have trouble accepting Kiyohito's unrelenting optimism. They don't get along, huh? The three of us hung out a lot, all the same. Oh, that's good though. Kiyohito is a bit of a loner, though, so he sometimes went off and did his own thing too.
doesn't seem like it.
Yeah, that's a bit surprising. I wonder why.
Oh.
We got in trouble. Yeah. It's good to be cheerful though.
Why is he out here not in class?
True, right? Yeah, Kiyohito is always laughing. Come to think of it, I didn't think I'd actually ever seen him angry.
He seems like that type of person, right?
It's the headband.
Oh.
I feel like if you're wearing a headband like that, then that means you're like almost always happy, right?
Oh,
right?
really?
Yeah. Itoku, thank you. Good morning.
Good morning again. Ohagogo.
Ohagogo.
Today's theme is Ohagogo.
With that, he walks confidently in the
Right.
classroom. Because he's not in trouble, it's okay, right? And then,
Got in
it's not
trouble.
okay. Came right back out. Yeah.
Yeah.
Knew it. Me too.
It's not a surprise.
Yeah. I'm surprised you barged right into the room like that when we were already forced to stand out in the hall. That's a good way. You can give it a shot.
Sometimes confidence isn't always the answer.
He tried though, and that's the important part, she's cute too. Oh, she's the teacher.
Teacher?
I want to be in this teacher's class. Look, how
But
could
she has a tiny side pony.
She's small. Look at her. Teacher's small.
Is she smaller than me?
Yeah, she has the cute little flower.
Maybe she's actually really big.
She looks small.
Oh.
She's so cute. Sensei. I'll never be late for her class.
Maybe I can replace her. Shut up! Stand there quietly!
But I think if you're in her class, wouldn't you want to bully her?
That's just you.
But look at her, she's so cute. Yeah. He's so loud. Kiyohito didn't look like he was reflecting on his actions at all. Yeah, 全然反省してないね。Cause
He's not sad.
Going to the roof? There's no ghost there, right?
What about class?
True! What about class? Another inappropriate suggestion was the first one, Chalo? Can we learn on the roof?
Why did he even come to school?
Yeah, there was a mistake made. I feel sorry about that, but next time I won't.
I feel
Look forward now,
I feel like he's not at all learning. This has been an experience he's had before.
It kind of feels like that. Just the two of us? Maybe not. Maybe?
Why would you go with the boy and not stay with the girl?
I want to stay with Naruko. Oh no, I want to stay with Naruko. Don't separate us. Oh. To the roof. Okay. A cold wind blew
bad
past
choice.
and chilled me down to my very core when we opened the door to the roof.
All together.
Naruko's with us. Okay.
そりゃそうでしょう屋上だもん大体持病中に立たされてたのにこんなとこ来ちゃまずいでしょう
Oh,
か
I like the BGM.
なら泣き酒は戻ればいいだろう。俺たちは二人でイチャイチャするから。
That's not gonna happen.
私だけ戻るわけには
He
いか
feels
ない
like he
わ
has
よ
to say it though.
切り残すのは放っておけないもん
泣き酒は本当に過保護だな。
Kyohito went out onto the roof with a laugh and took up his usual favorite spot, the corner with the best view. Oh? The rooftop had recently been made off limits, but we still used it frequently. It was practically a meeting place at this point. Actually, the spot used to be mine and mine alone. Oh.
But now you have to share it.
Before I knew it, these two had joined me. They were both just really friendly. I stood next to Kyohito and could see the damp-looking cityscape in the distance.
It looks pretty sunny.
Yeah, it looks fresh. When you stared at it, it felt like it would suck you right in.
Dot.
大丈夫か？
Still sleepy.
Kyohito and Nakizaki looked at me, seeming concerned. What's wrong? What's wrong? What did he mean? You okay?
何がって
Nakizaki peered over the fence, down at the ground. That was when I realized why they were worried. Is he too close? Is he gonna fall? Has he fallen? I took a quick look below. We were on a 4-story roof, so we were pretty high up.
Safety. Safety.
前科があるから。
A record? That was an accident. Something like that had happened. I once fell from here, but naturally, it wasn't intentional. I was, however, well aware that it was probably my fault that they thought I had fallen on purpose. I looked down again. I may have survived this fall once, but it was high enough that I probably wouldn't survive a second time. He wasn't injured or anything? I said it again to convince myself. I'm fine.
それならいいんだけどね
Oh.
それにしても
It looks cool. Nakizaki quickly changed the topic. It was that chilly time of year where we had already switched over to our winter uniforms, and this frigid, windy rooftop definitely took its toll on us.
Cute winter uniforms.
Yeah.
I want to know what the summer uniform looks like too.
I wonder. I like these ones a lot though, you know?
The colors are cute, right?
Right? It looks so like clean and pure, and the waist is like cute, you know?
Very
I like
important.
it. I like it. Still, there was no real substitute for how tranquil it was up here. It was so serene, it was as if time had stopped. Even accounting for the fact classes were still in session, this place was indeed quiet.
この世の果てみたいだよな。
What is that?
That's an interesting thing to say. The place is like the end of the world?
Right.
Don't you dislike quiet places like this?
Oh.
Kyohito liked it when things were busy and lively, but this place was the polar opposite of
Right?
いや、そんなに嫌いでもないぞ。
that.
悪くないよ。
We're not jumping. We're going back to class.
Oh.
俺好き嫌いってない方だし。
Oh.
He seems like a good friend though.
Very
you know?
carefree, but sort of annoying. That sort of person.
I feel like if I was Tomoe, I want him to be my friend, so...
I'll take Naruko as my friend.
I've been hanging out with Kyohito ever since we wound up in the same class last year. By the way, Nakizaki had been assigned to a different class at the time, so they got to know each other through me. He's the glue. I hadn't known Kyohito for very long, but I couldn't really recall him ever saying he hated something. Food, people, school subjects, it seemed that way for everything. Kyohito was really a mysterious guy.
It's good not to hate things. Hate is very strong and
心がなんかうさん
bad.
くさいのよね
Nakizaki seemed to dislike that part of him though.
Dislike is okay.
In a way, Nakizaki's personality was the exact opposite. She was very clear about what she liked or disliked and had a way of making that known to everyone around her. Aki-chan da!
I think we can be
Just like
friends.
you, Aki-chan.
I think we can be friends.
Right? You're similar, but different, you know?
Are we? I don't think we look very similar.
Maybe you
Huh?
you show your passion more, you know?
Is there something wrong with that?
No? You know? The fact that she wasn't two-faced was Nakizaki's saving grace.
Is there something wrong with her? She wakes you up, she cooks for you, she cleans,
She does
gets
the
your
underwear.
clothes.
That was why everyone trusted her so much. I often saw her giving friends advice. Even though I had witnessed it firsthand in the past, she never shared those conversations with us. She kept everything under strict confidentiality. That was yet another reason why people trusted her.
Yeah.
Knowing Kiyohito, he would probably spread rumors the second he heard it. It wouldn't be out of malice, but he was just the type who couldn't keep secrets. He's tired. Don't yawn, travelers. Don't let it infect you.
くだらないこと考えて夜更かしするからよ。
Yeah.
Sleepy child.
Oh no!
What are you doing? No yawn.
あくび映ったら
違うわよ。
Friends messing around. What an ordinary, silly sight. You could definitely call skipping class or hanging out in a place like this a page straight out of youth. Youth?
Hi?
You know, youth! There are times my heart couldn't help but ache when I saw scenes like this one.
Do it.
I glanced over at the discussion, then gently closed my eyes. When I closed them, the world around me vanished. This was all it took to make everything disappear. That's how uncertain a thing the world was. I knew that firsthand. It was engraved into me, along with this throbbing pain in my chest. If it was this easy to make the world disappear, I would wish it would just vanish forever. This was a city where thousands of angels supposedly lived. But not even a wish as free of greed as mine would ever come true. The school we attended, Miharugaoka Academy, stood at the crest of a steep and a sizable mountain. There was a great view of the city from its rooftop. The buildings scattered about the cityscape with triangular roofs and crosses at the very top were churches. With a cursory glance, you could spot roughly 10 crosses from your... So because of all the churches, there were lots of angels? Is that how it works? Churches and hills were the city's two biggest attractions. In the city, there was a legend about angels. I see. Long ago, in an area now unknown, the people of this land suffered greatly from famine and disease. Just when all seemed lost, a shaman sacrificed himself and prayed to heaven. His prayer was answered, and angels were sent to this land. Finally, mankind had found salvation. Or so the story goes. It was the sort of legend you could find anywhere. Really?
Not special?
I haven't run into any places like that, but these days the city used this angelic folklore as a tourist attraction. So in other words, we should take a tour there too. I guess we're taking a tour there now, right? There are even churches that promise to bring one's love to fruition, and many tourists visited there far and wide for that exact purpose. The gems they called heartstones were another prime example. It was a light pink stone cube said to possess the power of angels, which appeared in the city's folklore. This gemstone was processed into heart-shaped ornaments, keychains, and other paraphernalia, then later sold. Treated as love charms, it seemed to be quite popular among young women couples too. I want to know what does it look like though, actually. However, they're actually made of some common mineral, not any precious gem worth mentioning, such as morganite.
If it's cute, it's good, right?
It doesn't matter if it's plastic, maybe. As long as it's cute. Yeah, that was the legend in a nutshell. There was no way angels really existed. Oh.
What about Naruko?
Ah, by your voice, you're already an angel. Oh, wait, huh? Huh? That practically gave me a heart attack. My vision narrowed and it became hard to breathe. This was a familiar occurrence and I got it under control without so much as my expression changing. Nobody would ever suspect a thing. But I suddenly felt something warm on my back.
Angel.
It was Nakizaki's hand. I was confident nobody could tell, but she alone was always able to for some reason. Her hand stroked my back like one might to comfort a child. As she did, my heart settled bit by bit. Thanks, but you don't have to worry anymore, okay? Yes, thank you! Welcome to Misaki Freak the Fire's Premiere! Thank you! これからもよろしくね! Oh, what's wrong with Tomoe?
Tomoe is okay.
Does he have periods like this? Nariko can just tell? I see. So he has these periods where he feels like a suffocating feeling and then Naruko can just tell? Nakizaki said nothing more and stared out at the landscape like nothing had happened.
It was just didn't notice.
Look, she's so wonderful.
ちょっと寒いかな今日は。
I want them both as friends. Kyohito didn't know anything about this. It happened that way before we got to know each other. I see.
It's not his fault then.
His intuition just happened to be so sharp that he may have suspected something. He hadn't breathed a word of it though, so I couldn't tell for sure.
じゃあやっぱ教室戻るか。
Oh?
授業終わって俺たちがいないのが分かったら。
Who's Yuno-chan? Who's Yuno-chan? She sounds cute.
かわいそうだからあんまり手を動かせないようにしなきゃ。
Oh, was that the teacher?
Oh, is it Yuno-sensei? Yuno-chan. You got
I knew
it!
it.
Yuno-chan was the teacher who got mad at us earlier. Yuno Okeyamachi-sensei. Okeyamachi-sensei? Since Okeyamachi-sensei was short and baby-faced, see, she's small! She was constantly worried her students weren't taking her seriously. Aki-chan, do you think you can take her seriously?
No.
I always want to bully her, I think. It was pitiful to watch a petite, immature-looking, timid teacher get so worked up. Right. We're gonna go back. As Nakizaki and I headed for the door. Huh? Kyohito spoke up behind us.
どうしたの？
見ろよ。エンジェルフラッシュだ。
An angel flash? He pointed far off into the distance. It was at the boundary where the ground and sky met. Several rays of light poured down from the sky just near the horizon. An angel flash, also known as an angel's ladder. Was it given that name because of the bands of light that filtered through the clouds resembled a ladder which led to heaven? It was a common sight in the city where angels were said to live. My heart ached once again, ever so slightly. I guess he's
I never
deeply
knew that was
impacted.
what it's called.
Oh, look at the desks too.
Fancy.
Can we live here? Our ordinary, incident-free day ended, and Nakizaki immediately ran up to me. She always had energy to spare and was lively right up to the final bell. This worked out well since we were in the same class now, but she had done the same thing when we were in different classes last year. She was almost like my guardian.
What are your mother?
No, this would be excessive even for a guardian. Yeah. Thanks to that, people are constantly spreading believable rumors that we are dating.
You're dating
He's
your
lucky
mom?
then. Wait, what? Gossip like that always seemed to resurface no matter how many times we denied it, so I had begun to ignore it. Nakizaki didn't seem bothered either. もしかして? Could that be? Could that be? Is there a reason behind that? Kyohito loved making side trips, so he invited us to tag along. By the way, he also sat next to me in class.
Makes sense.
Nakizaki had been moved up on the seating chart when it changed at the start of the second semester. She constantly pestered Kyohito to trade seats with her, but he always said no. It's confirmed. She loves him. I suspected it wasn't that he liked sitting next to me, but more so that he always had fun annoying her.
今日ぐらいは早く帰った方がいいんじゃないの？ のちゃん先生も泣かせちゃったし。
Yeah.
今日もいい顔で泣いてたね。
She did. She did. She
Oh,
looked so
hey.
cute. She looked so cute.
I don't like this Kyohito that much.
Yeah, no shame, right? No shame. She admitted to feeling guilty for sending us out into the hallway in spirit and tried to bring us back into the classroom midway through the lesson. However, by the time we were long gone. Ah.
Right? You
Nariko
should feel
feels
bad,
I don't
not
feel bad.
funny.
I don't feel bad.
見てるみんなは喜んでたけどな。
Right? Travelers, you feel that way, right? You enjoyed seeing, you know, the cute, Yuno-chan sensei cry, right?
You would never enjoy seeing a girl cry, right?
But if it's Yuno-chan, then...
That is DBB behavior.
DBBB.
Not allowed.
How many B's is that?
Ugh,
3 B's? Yeah.
right?
Don't have hobbies like that. No.
Ugh.
Nakizaki was disgusted. Aki-chan, that is you. You're definitely sisters. But other students love seeing Sensei cry, especially the guys. Crying probably looked better on her than any other teacher in all of Japan.
That's just awful.
I agree. Let's make Yuno-chan cry more.
No!
Oh, there is a cheery ringtone. It was Nakizaki's cell phone. Oh,
あ、ちょっとごめん。
誰かな?
彼氏?
もしもし
Oh,
大丈夫だろ
Oh, who is it?
who is it?
Oh,
Oh.
Karashi? Nakizaki turned her back to us and lowered her voice. It was probably another friend asking for advice. Oh, she came back after hanging out. Oh,
ごめん
oh,
ごめん、お待たせ。
Oh.
everything
Oh.
okay?
うん、大丈夫。
Oh,
帰ろう帰ろう。
oh,
What was that about?
I'm suspicious.
Oh.
Yeah,
まあね、そんなとこ。
something like that.
She's not related. We could just be friends, okay?
本当に泣くときは人のことばっかりだな。
She cares about other
Yeah,
people.
you know,
right?
Kyohito teased, but he was right. Nakizaki was always looking out for others, but I never heard anything about her own love life. Right, that's why. I had been with her for as long as I could remember, but she never once brought it up. Huh. There was nothing really wrong with her appearance.
Hi?
And I didn't think she was hopelessly unpopular either. Is that his way of saying she's cute? Nothing wrong with her appearance.
Oh, man.
Oh, I see. Nakizaki calmly replied. It didn't look like she was faking it either.
年頃の女子とは思えない潔さだよな。
Yeah.
お前はどう思うよ。
What do we think? Huh? Oh, nothing. Oh, okay.
じ
Ah.
ゃあ、お前は最近どうなの？
How have we been recently? Yeah, I didn't know what that okay then was for. Bless you, Aki-chan.
Today has been very strong sneeze.
I don't think Kyohito was asking you how you're feeling, Aki-chan. But okay.
I'm feeling sneezy today.
I see. Okay, yeah.
Ugh.
Ah.
Do you know what time it is?
What time is it?
Tax time.
No! Thank you!
Thank you, sneeze tax. Thank you.
Oh.
Sneeze tax only when I sneeze, okay?
Really?
Yeah.
Not when I sneeze too?
Oh, yeah, but yeah.
I choose tax. Thank you,
Thank you.
Why? We're playing Bokushami.
What?
Why I became a sneeze today. Bokushami.
No.
Yeah. We don't have any interest in that sort of thing. That sort of thing being love.
Dude, thank you, sneeze tax.
Thank you!
お前は女嫌いだよな。
Oh, but
It just
what
seems-
Naruko?
He doesn't care
Iya-chan.
about much things.
Oh, I do not.
Oh, does not hate.
Does not hate.
Oh.
Yeah. It was true that I didn't want to deal with them if humanly possible. Oh, the subject of love always came up whenever men and women were together. Nothing good could ever come of it.
Oh.
泣き崎とはいつも一緒にいるよ。
Right? We're
Oh.
always hanging out together. But that's because Nakizaki is
Does she
Nakizaki.
not count as a girl?
Nakizaki is Nakizaki, you know? I never thought of her as a woman, but she probably thought the same thing about me. Tomoe is Tomoe.
Probably. Who Who knows? Probably thought the same thing.
Probably. Maybe that's why we managed to stay friends for as long as we had. Oh, that's... Oh, what?
That's sudden.
Don't ask those things!
Don't look with dirty eyes.
He looks serious, he's not teasing.
ほら妻とはそういうんじゃ
Not
ないん
like
だ
that. Oh, they're having to say no to the rumors again. She answered sounding fed up. She probably felt like a broken record at this point.
本気で似合ってると思うんだけどな。
Oh,
だって
then his questions come from a good place in
You
his heart.
go well together. You don't have anyone else, right? You go well together.
長い人生ずっと一人ってわけにもいかないんだ。
Yeah, being alone forever is fine by me. My honest answer made Kyohito look a little sad.
そんな悲しいこと言うな。
Well, you know, everybody.
Not everyone is your friend.
There's a saying. To each their own. You
Oh.
know, everybody has their own. Is that right?
I don't know.
I don't know. You know,
You're not alone if you have friends. Oh.
right? Oh, yeah. He's thinking of us. You know, so he's just being nice. Yeah, it's okay, really. He looked a little bummed after hearing my answer. I felt like I had betrayed him in some way and became a bit sad myself. Oh, I'm sorry, but really, I'm fine.
気が向いたらいつでも言ってくれよ。お前のためならいくらでも合コンセッティングするからさ。
No.
No, thank you.
No, go on.
No, Gokon. No, thank you. Not that I would ever ask him to throw one for me. No, Gokon. Why did everyone always go on about love this, love that, like it was the most important thing in the world? None of them had a single clue what true love was really like.
You don't know either.
Can you say that?
He doesn't.
Oh, and this is our home station. Oh, it's so pretty here. Kyohito's house was in the other direction, so we probably bid him for farewell. Since Nakizaki and I lived next door to each other, we naturally walked home together.
Oh, nice.
We had been neighbors for as long as I could remember. Picture perfect childhood
That's what
friends.
I thought.
Picture perfect osana najimi.
Yup.
Yep.
それじゃあね
Bye bye. See you through the window tomorrow. I said goodbye and headed for my house. I was finally alone. Oh no. ... No one was there to greet me, so I didn't bother saying I'm home. My mom and dad had passed away when I was younger, so I lived alone.
Even if nobody's there, doesn't it make you feel a bit better if you say it?
It's kind of dark, no? It's clean. That's good. I finished washing up, then went up to my bedroom. After setting down my bag and changing, I had nothing left to do.
Homework?
お勉強は? Oh, why were there 24 hours in a day? How do people spend such an enormous amount of time? I think usually
He
most
has the opposite problem.
right? You feel like there's not enough hours in a day, right? There are people in this world who said, yeah, 24 hours in a day isn't enough. Is there any travelers that feel like it's too much time? I wonder.
If you feel like you have too much time, I have a recommendation.
A recommendation? What?
What's more? Go Nippon Live with you.
That's what you're gonna say.
Good
huh?
recommendation, yeah. Good.
Or you could just watch our Last Christmas over and over again, right? For 24 hours. Phew!
Go on.
Yep. But he doesn't have anything to do. What about archery? But he just likes doing it here and there, right?
Yeah, just for a change of pace.
He remembered his homework. Sensei had assigned us homework as punishment for everything that had happened today.
Makes sense.
I may as well get that taken care of. However, if I did my homework now, then I wouldn't have anything else to do after dinner. See?
You could make dinner for Naruko for once.
I think about that when I get that far. After all, people could only live in the moment. I want to cheer him up more.
Yeah, right.
Is it Naruko? It's like, I thought she had maybe a gummy around her neck. You know, in case she ever gets, like a big Haribo, you know, in case she gets hungry. Snack.
The bear is a sacrifice.
じゃあちゃんと食べてね。器は明日取りに来るから。
A good friend, a good childhood friend. Just that. Just childhood friend, right? Yeah.
今さら何言ってんの？
Nakizaki laughed as she smacked my upper arm. She was like some country lady you'd see on TV. She'd get mad if I said that though, so I kept it to myself.
でもさ、遠慮せずにうちに食べに来ればいい。
She's so cute. I want to eat together. Can we
That
eat
would be
together, please?
happier.
Yeah. Maybe next time. Maybe next time.
来ないくせにね。
I see. Despite giving a suitable response, she instantly saw through me. Of course, I knew she would even if I said that. Being with someone for so long was convenient and inconvenient at the same time. Actually, do you feel like that?
それじゃあ明日ね。
You don't?
No.
Happy.
Sometimes you're annoying, but it's not inconvenient, I guess.
I could say the same.
Hi.
Don't need to walk me home, but we go home together. Well, walk home 5 steps. Good night. The moment she did, the house fell deeply silent once more, like it had been isolated from the rest of the world. Maybe play some music? Let's eat before it gets cold. Oh, it's dark. I ate the dinner she brought me alone.
Turn on the TV.
Today's dinner was grilled fish with stew, healthy and delicious. That sounds good.
Nutritious balance.
Nakizaki's gotten better at cooking.
Maybe you should tell her that.
It seemed like the Nakizaki household brought over a share of food for me from every meal. The whole family fussed over me since they knew I wouldn't eat anything healthy if I left to fend for myself. It might be less work for them if I went over, rather than just having them deliver food to me. Not going was just me being selfish. Their home was way too warm and inviting for me. I was much more comfortable alone. What's the sound? I heard sounds coming from inside the house, but no one else should be here. It was coming from underfoot? Huh? Just then, I felt something soft snuggle up to my feet. Huh? It's a cat! It's a cat! Three cats! But they were all filthy. If I had to guess, they were all dirty strays who had made this neighborhood their territory.
Know what that means?
Cat bath!
Cat bath! Yeah.
Bath with 3 cats. How do you always manage to get... He has this problem all the time?
I wish I had this problem.
It loves him. Obviously, they could only go meow. Obviously. But they can go like, or they can go like, meow. Right? Yeah, I more or less knew what they wanted. They want food. Yeah. Looks like I nailed it. It really made me wonder what the point of human language was when we could communicate in this fashion. Especially since there were sentiments you could never convey in words, no matter how hard you tried.
I have that problem.
The stray ran out of patience and jumped up on the table.
Feed me!
Hey, I told you to stay off the table. Cat does not listen. Just food. The tiny animal didn't seem to care. I was disillusioned with the idea of communication. Be it with words or even telepathy, there were some things you just couldn't convey.
You know, I feel like we're missing something here.
What?
I don't see a cat.
Cat tax?
Cat
That's what it is, right? Cat tax, right?
That's it.
You know, you guys probably shouldn't eat too much human food. He doesn't have cat food? Or like some kind of... like,
Chura!
I don't think he has chura.
Chura! If he has this problem, he should just have chura.
Of course, the worse something was for you, the better it tasted. I don't think that works for cats, though. So many homes in the area were feeding these strays that they become picky. If they were fed something plain, they would occasionally act stuck up and refuse to eat. Eat whatever you want. Do they get to pick from the fridge?
Open the fridge, see what you want.
Maybe they really did understand me. The second I gave the okay, they stormed up onto the table. Do you hear that?
Is that a cat?
It's a stampede.
But they waited for his permission, so that's nice.
Yeah. Is it that good? Don't choke! Don't choke! Nakizaki would definitely be happy that the food she made was being eaten so enthusiastically. This had to be more worthwhile than me eating it at the very least. So they're eating his dinner.
I think he needs a hug.
But he's growing still, right? Within minutes, the meal Nakizaki and her mom worked so hard to make vanished into another dimension. The dimension known as stray cat stomachs. Can I go to that dimension? I just want to be near a cat stomach. After Stray licked my hand to show its appreciation, the little stampeders scurried off somewhere. Seriously, where were they coming from? Figuring that out sooner or later might be wise.
That would be important.
He didn't eat anything though.
He didn't eat them, right?
Oh, not the cats! Just like that, the meal was over. Eating was a pain, so their timing couldn't have been better. Still, I better just pretend I was the one who ate it. Nakizaki would probably get angry if she found out. Probably. Now then,
Homework time?
Homework? I brought the dishes to the sink and cleaned them up.
He'll do that, okay.
Meals were a chore, but I didn't mind cleaning up afterward. In fact, I preferred doing the dishes the most. It felt nice running my hands through the water. An astrology book Nakizaki once showed me said I liked it because Cancer was the star sign of water. When I read that, I thought, that makes sense. At that time, Nakizaki said the constellation Cancer symbolizes maternity, so it's very affectionate. But I thought that was a lie. I wasn't affectionate in the slightest. Maybe he just shows it in different ways?
Maybe his heart just needs to open up.
Maybe. I decided to take a bath after I finished the dishes.
Bath time!
Bath time! Watch out! Watch out! Watch out! Somebody could be in there. Cancers are supposed to like water, but I found out baths were quite troublesome. Yeah, I guess that's just how astrology works. I would immediately get dizzy when I used the bath, so I didn't use it much. Heating up the tub just for me was a total waste. I think he probably just needs to turn down the temperature, right? I get a bit dizzy too if it's too hot, but... Once it got a little colder, I would naturally have to heat up the bath anyway. My bathroom was chilly, so taking nothing but showers all winter would be rough. Back to the bedroom. After my bath, I once again had nothing to do. I considered going to bed, but if I went now, I'd probably wake up in the middle of the night. I had always been a light sleeper, and even the smallest things could wake me. If I woke up in the middle of the night, I'd never be able to get back to sleep. Aki-chan!
I don't have that problem.
Do you think I do, Aki-chan?
You're pretty heavy sleeper.
Are any of our travelers light sleepers? Or heavy sleepers? Or do you know? You don't have a sister to tell you, do you?
Good question.
Right? Yeah. I'll stay up to know at least 1 more hour. I thought about going and practicing with my bow, but Nakizaki's old man might be using
But he might not be.
Nakizaki's old man, my mentor, had a habit of sneaking out and practicing in the dead of night. He's an adult though too, right? It would be bad if I wound up disturbing him. On the other hand, going outside also sounded annoying. Ultimately, I'd probably just laze around and space out. How about some music? Better brush my teeth before going to sleep.
Homework?
Don't forget the gargle. Lights out.
House.
I went around and turned off all the lights. Granted, I was alone, so there weren't that many lights on to begin with. It does look kind of dark.
Everybody's not so good at sleeping.
Last was my room. I turned off the light and headed to bed. My futon was a bit cold. I had never been in one before, but I bet this was what getting into a coffin felt like. Whenever I got into a cold futon, the thought, what if I never wake up again, crossed my mind. People often said that sleep was a lot like death. With that in mind, I submerged into my cold futon and closed my eyes with relief. But in reality, my eternal rest had never come. Morning always came, again, without fail. And tomorrow morning would surely be the same.
I think he needs a hug.
Nobody was there to respond, so I didn't say goodnight. Good night! Good night! Good night! We're here! I just silently closed my eyes. When I closed them, a certain person's face crossed the lining of my eyelids. I pretended not to see and closed even the eyes to my heart. I want to help. I want to help. I have a question though. See, he feels like when he goes into bed, you know, he was thinking, he was thinking something, I think the opposite. You know, whenever I go to bed, I always feel like, at least often I feel like I'm so grateful for every day, you know? Because you only have so much time, right? So I'm like, today I did my best. This was a good thing today, you know?
It's important to think of that.
Right? You only have limited time, so he's like, I have all this time, but I'm the opposite. Like, let's do our best. Let's have the best fun. You know? And
best fun.
Best fun.
Have the best fun.
And be thankful for every day, you know?
Because you never know when things can change, right?
Right. It's always kansha, you know? It's always darkest before the dawn. Who was it that taught me that? Right now, the sky was as concealed in darkness as that saying suggested. No matter how much I looked up, my eyes found nothing to focus on, unable to see through the deep space. It was so dark that it nearly gave me vertigo.
What does that mean?
He is practicing. Sugoina. I slowly drew my bow and aimed into the darkness. This was a traditional wakyu bow, not a bow made for archery. I was practicing what I called empty draws and didn't have any arrow readied. Still, I drew back the bowstring as if one were knocked and my mind wandered. I imagined an arrow flying through the pitch black night, then quietly striking and sinking into its target as the wind wound around me.
He didn't go to sleep.
Maybe he can't sleep? With my imaginary task complete, I slowly relaxed the bowstring. I couldn't carelessly release the string without an arrow equipped. The bow would be damaged by the full force that the arrow would normally expel. I see. Essentially, it would hurt the bow and could even snap the bowstring. As such, I gingerly returned the bowstring to its original position while taking slow, easy breaths. Maybe it's relaxing for him though too, you know? After catching my breath, I quietly drew the bowstring once more, alone in the pre-dawn darkness. What am I doing this for? That question no longer occurred to me. I had long since passed that stage. When I drew this bow over and over again, that thought faded with time. All that remained was the target in my imagination. Only the target and myself. At this moment, those were the only two things that existed in this whole world. As I drew the bow and focused on my imaginary target, a crimson thread appeared between me and it out of thin air. The target and I were connected by a red thread. It was just like the thread of fate from Chinese lore.
Does that ever connect to a target?
That imaginary arrow then followed the thread's path without the slightest deviation before reaching and sinking into its target. Therefore, it hadn't missed, couldn't miss. This wasn't just a mental projection. If it were equipped with a real arrow, it truly would follow the path of the red thread I had imagined. The arrow would never miss its target, even if it were moving, as long as I could picture this thread. That probably sounded strange, but it was the truth. Interesting. That was just how a bow worked, as far as I saw it. In the 1,000,000-to-1 event it did miss, it would be because the target and I hadn't been connected. That was why, in my mind, making a connection with the red thread was equivalent to shooting my arrow. empty draws were a fundamental exercise. Shooting arrows wasn't common in the modern world, so practicing the basics had become important. Ah, that's why I was performing these drills in my house's tiny backyard.
He's very serious about it, right?
The bowstring quietly roared. I knew the further I drew the bow back, the more power I was building within it. By pulling this bowstring, I was entrusting it with my own strength. Much like charging a battery, I put my strength into the bow and by extension, the arrow. That power became kinetic energy, and the arrow barreled toward the target. With my strength, it closed the gap I could not cover on my own. It made it to that place I could never reach in my stead. The bowstring screeched. I directed all my might toward my imaginary target. Where was all this energy coming from? What was I trying to reach by mustering such strength? It was a vague question, but it dangled before me in the darkness. I had given birth to that question, but now I had isolated myself from it. I pretended it didn't exist, dedicated myself to my target alone, and took aim. The red thread between me and my target pulled tight. My heart responded, as did my body. In my imagination, I prepared to release the bowstring. Just when my fingertips started to let go. A shadow shot at my view. No, not my real vision, but in the world of my imagination. All of a sudden, a third presence appeared in that world where only I and the target existed. In that instant, my fingers released the bowstring that had been pulled back with all their might. I didn't realize what I had done fast enough. The bow screamed violently. It was said that this sound was once used to exorcise demons in the ceremony of resounding bowstrings.
Did it break?
A sharp pain, or more of a searing heat, ran through my cheek. Before even checking the string, I figured it must have snapped and hit me. Oh no. Sure enough, when I looked at the bow, its string had snapped. I've done it now. What about... It's not your bow. Is it gonna be okay?
Wait.
How long had it been since I messed up this badly? Wait, had I? This was a mistake for sure, but... I looked down at my hands. I could feel the feedback plain as day. Yes, feedback. A sensation I only felt when hitting my target. Just as... It was gradually getting brighter up above. Although I couldn't see the sun just yet, a portion of it had begun to illuminate the sky.
That way.
It was that hour where night would end before you knew it, and morning was just around the corner. However, nothing was there aside from the dimly lit sky. I was sure I sensed something. The feedback I felt from shooting through it lingered in my hands. I noticed something flaring down from the still dark sky. A white object was swaying to and fro. Snow? Snow? It was still too early in the season for snow to fall, right? It's October 15th, right?
Maybe a bit early, right?
Although the temperature had started to drop, it was only halfway through October. Based on previous years, there were still 2 months before the first snowfall. Yeah. So then, what in the world was this white thing falling from the sky? Feathers?
Fluffy.
Catch it. It's so cute. I turned my hand to the sky and reached out. The white object swooped down upon me. I couldn't believe my eyes. Could this be an angel feather? A feather? It was a pure white feather, and a big one at that. If this did belong to a bird, it would have to be a pretty massive bird.
Cute girl feather?
Cute girl feather? A crow? No, maybe even bigger. Were there any white birds that huge in a residential area like this? No, not goose. Is it okay?
Snow.
It wasn't just a single white feather either. Like snow, one after another danced down from the sky. And yet, the owner of those feathers was nowhere to be seen. I think they need help. No, that's a lot of feathers. I couldn't see anything in the dark sky, but then the presence suddenly appeared. It was directly overhead, and there was no time to avoid it.
Catch.
Thud. When I came to, I was lying on the ground. The bow I had been holding had also left my hands. What was that? Angels exist! Angels exist! Angels exist! Without a moment to think, it filled my vision. A figure sprawled out on the ground.
Yeah.
After looking closely, it was naturally disturbed me to discover that it was a person. Why was she here? Did she fall? How had she fallen? No, there was no way someone could fall here. I looked up and all I could see was sky. There weren't even any tall buildings around. Had she fallen from a roof? If so, was she even on a roof? My roof? Or perhaps Nakizaki's roof? Next door? Impossible. No, more importantly, there was something even more bizarre about this.
Wings!
Right!
Also, Halo.
Halo!
Not just wings.
She doesn't look like Naruko.
Oh.
A pair of white wings were outstretched beneath the girl who'd fallen face up. Were they fake? No, they didn't look that way at all. If these were fakes, then they were very elaborate ones. And if they were real,
Touch them.
no human should have wings growing from their back, which would mean she wasn't human. In other words,
I have to touch them.
an angel, right? Just then, a streak of light shone across the sky. It was the morning sun.
Don't look away from Q.
Don't take your eyes off her. On that morning, an angel descended from the heavens.
Is he still there?
Oh my gosh, I'm so happy for him. Opening team.
Opening team.
She's angel. Oh, I wonder what the guitar's for. But it is, you know, overdrive. So, 僕が天使になったわけ。Love song of the angels. そんなちの。I hope he starts to look happier now.
Right.
Oh.
Oh.
She's cute too. Oh no, Aki-chan, they're all too cute.
There's a couple we don't need there though.
The chorus is so cute. I so beautiful. Too beautiful. I'm looking forward to this. Oh, Kaio's point of view. That was Kaio before, huh? Oh. She's a bit more positive. Maybe. Should we save?
Let's save.
This does seem like a good time to save. Can we save? Menu?
I'm gonna
Quick save. Okay, quick saves. Okay.
Menu.
Save. Akita, are you a quick save person?
No, I'm not. I need to see that it's saved. I need to check with my eyes.
Do our travelers use quick save a lot? Do you trust quick save?
I don't trust it. I need to see that it's saved.
I trust quick save. Akita, not so much.
Such a great song.
Right?
I didn't guess words you read.
So this is gonna be an endurance stream today, right? Okay. Let's continue. It's true that nobody knows what the future holds. Right? That's why you gotta make sure every day's the best, right? A transfer? A surprise attack, an ambush. For a moment, what Shunsuke said made my mind go blank.
Shunsuke.
Who's Shunsuke? Shunsuke was trans. I bet you should love Shunsuke. Well, it's a new start, maybe. I accidentally blurted what I was thinking out loud. Shinsuke forced a smile. Oh, that's Shinsuke. Goodbye.
I thought maybe he looks like a Shinsuke. I need to check with my eyes. I don't trust quick save ever.
俺だってちょっと前に親から聞いた転勤だってさ。
My mind couldn't process it. Shinsuke was transferring? He wouldn't be going to our school anymore?
Oh well.
Which meant he wouldn't be here with me anymore. New start!
New start!
He's not mad at all! We had a good run. Looks like this is the end, huh?
Bye!
See you!
Bye!
Ah, wow, good riddance! If another person heard that, it probably wouldn't make any sense to them, but I understood immediately. He's a jerk. Oh no? Shinsuke and I met in elementary school. And had been in class together ever since. We were always in the same class too. Right? We were supposed to be together next year as well, since classes weren't being rearranged. I couldn't believe our track record had been broken so suddenly.
どこ？
Hokkaido! That's convenient. I was speechless. Of all places, he was moving somewhere surprisingly far away. I couldn't even pay him a quick visit on the weekends. But the bigger shock. That's the shock.
That's shocking.
He doesn't like the cold.
He doesn't have a choice, right?
Was that Shinsuke didn't seem especially bothered about saying goodbye to me. Right!
Wait.
Travelers, you wouldn't be like this, right? To your childhood friend. Yeah, I'm moving to Hokkaido. We had a good run. See ya. You wouldn't be like that, right?
そうだね。橋口って寒がりだもんね。
橋口Shinsuke, huh? But I guess that was a given. After all, it wasn't like we were dating or anything.
Still.
But calling him Shinsuke was something I could only do in my head. I see. In reality, I'd only ever called him by his surname, Hashiguchi. I loved him, but I knew he didn't feel the same way. Not that he disliked me or anything, but we were nothing more than friends. Why is he like this? He can't tell? That was why he was able to stay calm, even though we would be separated once he transferred. I loved him, but I was still sour about it, though I only felt that way because I loved him.
いつ行くの？
Now.
それが超急
Okay.
10 days.
Not right now, though.
Not right now, but still, I guess it takes time to go to Hokkaido, right? Like preparation, you know.
Not that long ago.
Yeah. My mind went blank again. 10 days. Just 10 days. This was obvious, but that wasn't even 2 weeks. Less than 2 weeks meant it was just less than half a month.
Almost 2 weeks. Positive thinking.
Those thoughts spun around through my mind over and over.
義理のいいとこまでいればいいのに。
Right?
He doesn't have a choice, though.
それを言ったら2学期までいたならもうちょっとだからキリのいい年度末までとかなってキリないだろ。
What about living with Tomoe? That's possible, right? Yeah. Wow. What was wrong with that, you know? Yeah. I wanted to say it, but I was somehow held back. Still, it would be nice if he stayed.
Would it?
If he stuck around until the end of the second term, then he may as well finish out the school year. If he did that, he would only have a year left, so he may as well graduate here. Living alone was normal while going to college, so he may as well keep attending school here. Maybe then we could even be in the same class again. Or maybe lecture is a better term than classes.
I don't know.
Huh?
I think
What?
he doesn't care much about Kyle, right? I think you should only care that much about people that care about
Good words. The real question
you.
here,
It's
though,
not fair to you, you know?
right? I think though, is Kaio going to tell him? Is she gonna let him know her feelings? That'd be a waste, I think. Some part of me vaguely thought that if Shinsuke and I stayed together all the way through college, our relationship might change a little. I had no basis for it. It was just a selfish wish. But I guess a convenient turn of events like that wasn't likely.
何ぼーっとしてんだ？
He's horrible. You don't think she'd be upset at all? Talk about sad. I was being delusional.
練習しすぎじゃないか？今日もかなり走り込んでたし。
He doesn't get it at all. He doesn't get it at all. Poor Kyle. Poor Kyle. We were in the track and field club together. Dakara. And we were both competing in sprinting events. I specialized in the 100-meter dash, and he in the 200.
大会って言ってもただの市の大会だろ。うくつがそんな気合い入れるほどじゃないだろ。
そんなことないわよ。一律港の上原さんとか西野の1年生にも早い子がいるって話。
大丈夫。うくつの方が早いって。
Is she? Oh. Of course, his reply made my chest throb and ache simultaneously. You know, getting praised all of a sudden? He's probably just saying that though. You know, he doesn't mean it. How could he so casually say something that caused my heart to jump? Did you jump? I jumped! Did our traveler's heart jump when Aki-chan sneezed?
Did I make your heart jump a bit?
That's a good line. More series. When Aki-chan sneezed, did your heart go cute?
Thank you.
I did. Thank you.
Sneeze tax.
Jumpy sneeze tax.
I said it was sneezy. Right.
You sneezed so much already too. This sneezy sister of mine. It was mysterious how I truly believed him whenever he said everything would be okay. How many times had I been saved by him telling me that now? But I guess he wouldn't be rescuing me like this anymore.
俺も出たかったけど残念だな。最後に優勝の美を飾りたかったけど。
He just thinks about himself.
Right. She's like, yeah. Shinsuke's transfer was in 10 days, and he wouldn't be in our next tournament. I still couldn't fully comprehend that he would be leaving soon. I couldn't find anywhere within me to store that fact. What should I do? How should I handle these feelings of mine? What do you think, Aki-chan?
I don't know.
No matter how much I ran, I couldn't shake my depression. I ran really hard in club today, too. I was absolutely exhausted, but it was such an emotional mess right now that my chest would start to ache if I sat still.
I think running is good.
I didn't want this. How long did I need to feel this way? I felt absolutely miserable.
もう忘れちゃえば
Yeah, I do too.
告白したら
You're so you feel so strongly about it.
It's a waste. It's a waste of your feelings. Yeah, or maybe I'd just be turned down and wind up in a slump. Oh, I hadn't even thought of that. She's too cute, so why would he say no? If I was going to be in a slump, it may as well be a complete and utter slump that matched my personality.
No.
Pacing myself and being strategic wasn't my style. That was why I chose the 100-meter dash and decided to run with all my strength. Oh, she's that kind of girl, huh? Whether it was in times of happiness or sadness, when I did something, I gave it everything I had. Even when it came to the... Oh, Kyle. Oh. Eito-kun, thank you for the...
Thank you.
There's no such thing as late. I choose tax.
I choose that.
I choose tax is choose whenever you choose. Kyle's feeling better? Alright, I made up my mind. And she's going to confess, huh? Even if he turned me down, it would be way better than being gloomy like I was now. Naturally, I didn't want to be turned down, so if we're all possible, I'd like it if he said yes. Isn't that just a waste of your emotions? I caught wind of that sort of... The girl who told me about it seemed convinced he liked me, so she sounded pretty happy about it, but... My heart was racing. It was pounding so hard at just the thought of confessing my love, just like it did after a 100-meter dash.
Hey, but
Huh?
hey, I'm angry faced because they aren't a couple.
Oh, what?
She needs to think that.
Oh,
Uh-huh.
I wanted to run away.
He doesn't care about her.
でもこのままじゃ嫌だ。
Oh, I understand that feeling though too, Kayo. Nothing would ever happen unless I told him how I felt. But what will happen if you tell him how you feel? He's gonna move to Hokkaido, right? But how is I supposed to tell him?
It's not gonna change.
I try whispering it to myself.
ダメだ。
My knees felt like they were going to give out. I'd have to be out of my mind to tell him this at that point. At this point. Things were so much better before I got to know him. Now that we were friends, it made it even more difficult to say it.
どうしよう。
Oh. That was it. At times like this, you prayed. Oh, it's a beautiful church. Look at the bell.
It's big.
します。
Oh. I opened and walked through the massive church door. Inside, it was deathly silent.
Do all churches look like this?
Oh.
うわ怖い。
Is it scary? I feel like it's more beautiful than
It
anything.
feels a bit
Mm.
frightening.
Frightening? I don't know, it's scary when it's empty, I guess. But yeah, it kind of feels like something is
Like-
here, but something good, no? Since this was where angels lived, I knew there shouldn't be anything bad here, but I was still a bit scared. This was surely a test.
この恐怖に打ち勝たないと。
Mm.
人お願いな
Right?
聞いてもらえないのね。
Stop being scared. Calm. Calm?
I'm not always angry, okay?
Oh? You sure?
I'm just angry
You
when
sure? You sound pretty angry right now, Aki-chan.
I'm just angry when cute girls are wasting their time.
They should be spending their time on you, Aki-chan.
No, not that.
Oh.
Not that.
What was that sound you just made?
Not that.
With that thought in mind, I proceeded further inside. A statue of an angel was enshrined straight ahead at the very back of the room. While the statue depicted an angel, it looked like an ordinary adult, not the typical childlike angel you expect. Oh. Still, this was apparently an angel. I've been told that for as long as I can remember. The churches in the city had always had an angel in this spot. I wondered if this was where Jesus or the Virgin Mary would normally be placed. Oh, I don't know. It had been this way since I was young, so I never paid much attention to it, but maybe it was kind of strange. There was some long-standing legend in this area that if someone worthy prayed, an angel would come to save mankind. That may have been why the churches in the city were a bit different from normal ones. I faced the angel statue, fell to my knees, and brought my hands together.
ちゃんと告白できますように。
What's gonna happen?
I feel like this is a waste of a prayer.
Don't judge her. I didn't pray for my love to be requited. If my wish was too self-serving, something told me it would be met with animosity and wouldn't come true. Not that I thought an angel would do something so malicious.
とにかく告白ができればいいです。
She asked for a little bit extra too. This was the first time I'd ever prayed to an angel. My friends often came here to pray, but I'd never done it. I had never felt this strongly about anyone before. There had been boys in class that I thought were nice, but I'd never fallen for one hard enough to pray for them. But this time was different.
ちゃんと告白。
Praying for a boy?
告白できますように。
I offered a sincere prayer. Would the angel listen to my wish?
Right, I'm just concentrating. Right.
聞いてます。
I want to see her. Surprised, I opened my eyes, but nothing had changed. Naturally, the angel statue hadn't moved, and there was nobody else around.
気のせい。
I was a bit afraid, but this might be a sign from the divine, a message that my wish had been heard.
本当にお願いします。
I took the opportunity to sincerely pray one more time. I wished with all my heart that I could tell him how I feel.
Oh.
Chapter 1. Oh. The first shot, a spurt of emotion. Oh.
Oh.
October 16th, new day.
New day.
A new feather?
New day. Okay. We can start a new day without thinking about him.
Oh. Oh. Did she not sleep at all? Oh. I let out a big yawn in the end. Oh, I didn't get much sleep yesterday. Yappari ne. The idea of confessing my feelings had made me so nervous I couldn't even consider sleeping. Oh. Whichever way you think best. Although I had prayed it to the angels, I didn't know what to do next. Neither. I wasn't proud of it, but I had never asked out or been asked out by anyone before.
When it feels right.
Yeah.
Later.
What should I do if I asked him out too soon? I was turned down, which was highly likely. There was still time to see him before he transferred, but wouldn't that be awkward if he rejected me? If I asked him out today and got turned down, these remaining 9 days would be awkward for both of us. Maybe it'd be best to do it at the last second. Oh. I have no clue what to do. Oh. If I waited until then he said okay, then we would have almost no time to spend together. Being separated by this transfer after we finally started dating would be really depressing. In which case, maybe I should do it sooner. But then you have, at best, 9 days to date. No. Love deadline.
Don't be sad that things end.
Yeah,
Be
right,
happy that things happen.
Right? True. But considering how he's acted towards her so far,
Yeah, I don't know about this with them, but
yeah.
It's how you look at it, right?
Right?
Be happy that things happen and that you have the memories. Not
Yeah.
sad that it ended.
Right? The time together, you know?
Mm.
But it was far more likely I would be rejected. Kayo-chan. It's okay, Kayo-chan. Pointless. This was totally pointless. No matter how much I thought this over, I was never going to make up my mind alone. Oh? Advice?
Oh, so maybe that's who for Naruto.
Oh, maybe. Or, maybe she phoned the travelers. Travelers! What kind of advice do you have for Naruto? Not Naruto, Naruto. Kayo.
What would you do? Not what I would do. What
If
you would
I was Kayo, well, even if she confesses to him today and he says yes, that's only 9 days, right? Right? So, and then he's
make memories
probably
in 9 days.
you
but
could, but he doesn't really seem that interested in her. So, or at least, So, if he says yes, then maybe he's like, sure. Then, I don't think that's gonna be a good 9 days. What do you think, Aki-chan? Do you think he would just say yes? Or do you think he would say no?
I don't know.
I don't know either. Just confess anyways? Confess?
Confess yes or no.
Well, you don't want to regret things either, too, right? What if she doesn't confess and then she regrets it for her entire life,
I don't think he's worth regretting over.
No regrets. I confess. Wow. Our travelers are really brave. Right? I'm like, no votes. Okay.
Confess yes, no.
How brave are our travelers? 100% brave. Wait, this isn't the poll. That's not the poll. That's not the poll.
I am brave.
Wait,
I
does that mean the travelers have a lot of confession experience? They have lots of kokuhaku points?
Huh?
Tell us how many kokuhaku points you have. 3D and 2D included. No, everyone
You
has
would never have
all their
such a
saved
thing.
data. All their saved data.
Never such a thing.
Only one wife, right, Aki-chan? Yeah.
Right.
Yeah. Ah, that's true. You miss 100% of the shots you don't take, right? That's why sometimes you just gotta try it. And
But
if it doesn't
sometimes
work
they're
out,
not worth taking.
sometimes. I think maybe this is the time.
Yeah.
It's not worth taking the shot.
Oh!
73% of travelers say yes to confessing. Wow.
どうかなどうかな
Wow. Interesting. Huh. Well, relying on angels wasn't enough. Either way, I was too unfamiliar with this sort of thing. But who could help me? It would be a real problem if it was someone who couldn't keep a secret. Naturally, Shunsuke immediately came to mind. Oh, I hated how stupid I was being about all of this. Right? But she thought about it. I really was a moron.
She's just confused.
Practically speaking, I never asked for advice about this sort of thing before. I didn't have any girlfriends who talked about this stuff. Athletics was all I ever worried about, and I always referred to Shinsuke about that. But I guess I wouldn't be able to do that for much longer either. Yeah. The usual hilly road suddenly felt like it had become a steep cliff. My legs were heavy and wouldn't move forward.
Kaio needs a hug.
She needs a hug. Was this hill always so steep? I may have scaled this hill every morning just to see Shinsuke. Maybe that was why it hadn't seemed like a harsh climb. Now that I wouldn't see him anymore, it became a painful trek. At the very least, I had to tell him. I had to tell him how I felt. Oh, I should talk to Naruko. Yeah, in situations like this, Naruko definitely helped me out.
Now, you definitely talk to Akira in situations like this, right?
That's what our premium members can do.
Oh!
2 minutes.
New usage of the chatting with you.
Aki-chan won't tell
Right?
anybody, right?
Secret. Yeah. Yeah. 人生相談
Yeah. 恋愛相談 you
恋
know?
愛相談人生相談
All the sawdowns. She was a total busybody at heart. That Naruko. But I could totally definitely trust her. I hadn't heard much gossip about her, but I was pretty sure there were some rumors about her and that boy with the long name. She was always like, that's what I thought too. Nakanya. I felt a little awkward asking for advice directly, but Naruko and I got along well, and I couldn't afford to worry about appearances any longer. Just do that. Phone her. I went through my cell phone's address book and located Naruko's phone number. Oh, hey! I closed my eyes and pressed the call button.
That's me trying to send any message.
Did that beep sound familiar to you? Beep. Beep. I got a nostalgic
point of view.
I got a nostalgic flashback.
Oh,
Yeah. The morning sun was shining on the unknown girl that had suddenly fallen from the sky. This didn't seem to be a dream. Thank goodness. Once I realized that, I quickly made sure she was alive. Oh, did we touch her? Touch. Oh.
How did you make sure she was alive?
Mouth to mouth. She seemed to be breathing, and from what I could see, didn't have any external wounds.
That's good.
Where are you looking right now, Aki-chan? どこ見てるの?
I keep on looking at her knees.
Why?
Because I like her boots.
Her boots?
Her boots.
I keep on looking right where.
What?
I keep on looking right there. Right
Boots?
right at the bottom of her skirt.
Oh.
Just right that little area there.
I'm looking at the boots.
I
You
wanna
wouldn't
poke
look
it.
anywhere else.
I wanna poke it.
The boots.
Yeah, it's good that she didn't hit her head when she fell, but
I like the design of the boots. That's why I'm looking at the boots.
her knees though. Everywhere. The knees.
I have to say though, when I first looked at it, I was a bit interested in how the ribbon held up her.
Ah, that's a strong ribbon.
Oh,
How many pounds do you think it can hold?
I don't know this stuff.
You have to weigh it. Oh, she didn't hit her head, but she's human. Oh, is she human?
Doesn't matter, she's cute.
So if I cute, she looked human at a glance, but would a person suddenly fall out of the sky like that? Also, oh, she has 3 wings. I see them. Do you see them?
Oh, the little one, yeah,
The little
I
wing.
noticed that
Oh,
one.
I just noticed that. Feathers? I could see something resembling feathers sprawled out behind her, pristine and white. Yes, just like angel wings. I never actually seen an angel, so I wasn't sure. But this seems like this fits the definition.
Have our travelers ever seen an angel?
Have they? Still, there was no way angels really existed. Maybe she was cosplaying or something. There was even a halo dangling above her head.
Do you cosplay in the middle of the night?
Maybe some people do.
What? That's weird, there's no events going on.
Not our travelers. Yeah.
Oh, he's touching.
Papa, thank you. Nice.
I better be included in that.
Timothy, I tried touching the floating. Oh, you touched there, huh? Oh, whoosh. I couldn't touch it. Oh, my fingers slipped through it just as they should have made contact. All I felt was a slight warmth. Oh, maybe she really is from another dimension or something? No, I wasn't admitting it was an angel. It could also be a hologram or something. Oh. This time, I touched the feathers on her back. But, I gave them a quick touch. They were feathers. Feathers, soft as down. I gently gripped one and tried pulling.
Why would you ever do that?
Oh, you're gonna wake her up. You're gonna pull harder. And go to pull harder.
What?
It wasn't the sort of noise I expected given her youthful appearance, so I got the feeling I had done something awful. Are these really fake? They didn't look fake and felt lukewarm.
Our wings lukewarm.
Oh, almost like they carried body heat. Should I call an ambulance? No. You normally call an ambulance when someone collapses, right? Maybe even the police, given the nature of the accident. I knew that logically, but my body refused to move. My intuition was telling me this isn't an ordinary human, so there's no point in calling an ambulance or the police.
That makes sense.
If she wasn't a normal human, then what was she? She couldn't be a real angel, right?
Monster girl.
No, she's too cute. She's too cute.
Monster girls are cute.
Some of them. Impossible. Impossible. I gave up. If she was some inhuman oddity, I would be better off leaving her be. But if she was human, she needed an ambulance and proper medical treatment. If I ignored her and she was human, I guess I have no choice. She's snoring? There was no way around it, so I carried the girl inside for now. When I picked her up, the feathers on her back didn't fall off or slip out of place. All I could imagine was that they must have been growing straight from her body. Could she really be an angel? Couldn't be. Angels don't snore. Yeah, she snored in her sleep, and it was a pretty stupid noise. There couldn't be angels like this. Exactly, right?
I don't snore.
With that said, it was hard to believe she was an ordinary human either. Well, whatever. Best to just leave whatever I don't understand alone. I would probably figure it out once she woke up. I was up early for once, so I may as well get ready for school ahead of time and avoid being late like yesterday.
Gonna leave her?
Oh, morning. Now then, I wonder if Nakizaki will be here soon.
What if she finds
After what happened the day before, she would most likely show up earlier than usual. I checked the clock, and it was about that time.
What about Angel Girl? Oh!
Is she hungry? At that moment, the sleeping girl stirred. I took a peek, and her long eyelashes trembled. Slowly, she opened her eyes. Our eyes met, and we stared at each other. Her sleepy eyes gradually began to brim with emotion. She gazed back at me with wonder. Are we the first person she's seen? Those drowsy eyes grew even wider. She leapt to her feet and jumped back at least 2 meters. Such a rude reaction almost made it seem like she'd seen a monster. Yes, we can. How am I supposed to answer that? I see you plain and simple. Your body? What about your body? The startled girl examined and touched herself all over. She made it sound as if being visible was some sort of big deal. Is this not normal? It's our house. She looked around restlessly. It seemed she was finally taking in her surroundings. She didn't look all that angelic, more like a little lost girl. We'll keep her. You don't remember anything? That makes sense. Maybe she did hit her head when she fell? No, more importantly, who and what was she? Naruko. No, we're asleep. Go away. It was Nakizaki. Sounded like she was in the front door for once.
I don't feel well.
Thank goodness.
I don't feel well.
We're staying home today. No school. Bye.
The door is locked and I can't open it.
The window's boarded up. Could you wait just a minute? I left the girl behind and headed to the entryway.
Brave.
Good morning. Oh no. I wish you do that all the time, but not today. Oh no. She's suspicious. Well, sort of. Yeah. How should I explain it?
You can't.
Oh no. Could you come in for a second? A picture was worth 1,000 words. Better just have her take a look. Wow, he's brave.
Really brave.
When I go back to the room, the feather girl has vanished.
This is why you don't take your eyes off cute girls.
Yeah, where did she go? I checked the kitchen, washroom, and even the bathroom, but she was nowhere to be found. I hope you knocked on the bathroom door. She disappeared? No, it's nothing. If she just up and left, then I guess that was fine. Maybe it had been a dream, an optical illusion, or even a hallucination. If that was a hallucination, then that was a pretty realistic one.
Maybe you should go to the doctor.
Maybe. Or maybe I finally got mad.
Doctor.
Maybe! Yeah, I'm sure. It was probably just a ghost or something. A ghost? Come to think of it, Nakizaki didn't fare well with ghosts or other scary things.
We really could be friends.
Right. Maybe a bit possessed. Why do you say that? Yeah, stop him. No. Oh, he wants breakfast? Oh. Yeah! Let's go! That's totally different from what you usually say. You brought up ghosts though. At least let me go grab my bag. Yeah, maybe I've really seen a ghost. I'll stick to that story. A ghost would be way better. Better than angel.
Why?
Why? I'll take the ghost for you then. Not the ghost, the angel. Oh, we're back at Kayo. If I remember this. She's on the roof now. A sign that read "Entry Forbidden" was plastered on the metal door.
Very important words. 立ち入り禁止。
立ち入り禁止. Yeah.
禁止。
Despite that, it seemed to be unlocked. Naruko mentioned it too, so it must have been all right. I got in touch with her this morning on a whim, and she asked me to come to the roof during her lunch break. When I indirectly mentioned I wanted to talk in private, she claimed to know the perfect place and directed me here. I forgot about it at the time, but now that I was here and had seen the sign, I remember this place had been made off limits to students. Someone had fallen.
Someone.
Someone had fallen off the roof last year, and everyone freaked out about it. By some miracle, they didn't seem to be hurt that badly, and the rumors quickly died down. That's good.
確かに人は来なさそうだけどね。
Or first.
まだ来てないか。
The rooftop was deserted, not a soul in sight. I guess I had gotten here first.
出直そうかな。
Waiting here alone made me feel kind of uncomfortable, especially since it was off limits. Right? Oh, but it is pretty. Yeah. It was the first time I'd ever been here, but the view was spectacular. There was an unobstructed view of the entire city.
Unobstructed view.
屋上ってこんなだったんだ。
I knew I had barged up here without permission, but it was such a waste for the spot to be off limits. I may as well wait here a while. Was there anywhere to sit? After looking for and finding a place to sit, I was shocked to see someone already there.
Maybe he's the ghost.
A young man was sitting there quietly, doing nothing but staring off to the distance. I hadn't noticed him at all. I was positive I had surveyed the entire roof when I was looking around for Naruko, too. What should I do? Sticking around here all alone with some stranger would be awkward. Maybe I should come back later. Or so I thought when the boy turned to me. My heart skipped a beat. It wasn't because he was attractive or anything. He wasn't my type in the slightest. But those eyes of his. He looked my way, but I felt invisible to him. It was a strange gaze, and I wasn't sure what he was staring at. Also, it didn't feel like he was actually there. It was hard to describe, but he was like a ghost.
See, I said it.
He does have like a Demon King look to him, no?
Yeah. Maybe Prince.
Is it the Ahoge? It gives him a... Yeah, Demon Prince, yeah. I watched him for a while and it suddenly hit me. I was certain he was Naruko's childhood friend, the one with the ridiculously long name rumored to be in a relationship with her. Once I realized that, I worked up the nerve to speak to him. Not a hello. Just where is Naruko? I made up my mind and asked him. She hasn't shown up yet. The teacher asked her. It's the teacher's for Yuno-chan, huh?
そうなんだ。
Whew.
じゃあ出直そうかな。
This was super awkward. I had nothing else to talk about. It didn't help that he exuded an aura that screamed, "Stay away."
じゃあやっぱり私。
Bye bye.
Bye! Of course. When I turned around, Naruko was there. Her usual smile and cheerful aura were a major relief.
I guess.
ごめん遅くなって先生に用事言いつけられて。
That Yuno-chan.
急に相談なんて。何水臭いこと言ってんの。友達でしょ。
Seeing Naruko's smile kind of made me want to break down in tears. Oh no, I really was tearing up. I guess it's been tough all alone, you know? She finally has Naruko there to talk to, right? So
Tomoe needs to go away.
the tears kept coming and they wouldn't stop. Naruko hugged me, but that just made me cry even harder.
See, she needed a hug, right?
霧の小島。ごめん。
Goodbye. Yeah. Oh, he gets it. The guy from earlier faced away. It looked like he was being considerate and excusing himself. Huh? However, he stopped for a moment and turned back to us, as if he wanted to say something.
Hi.
Oh, that's it. He ultimately kept quiet and left the rooftop.
Okay.
His eyes look so lonely. I wonder what he wanted to say to me? うん。
今の男子、
うんうん。
霧の小島くんだっけ？霧の小島がどうかした？なんかすごく寂しそうな目してない？
It's always like that.
ああ、
うん。
そうかな。
うん。Oh, Naruko's concerned now. Yeah, now Naruko looks sad too. Maybe I shouldn't have asked. Maybe.
ごめん、変なこと聞いて。そんなことないよ。それより相談って？
いや、そうだ。うん。
実はね。
Oh, his eyes weighed on my mind even as I spoke. Oh, what must someone have gone? Oh, what must someone have to go through for their eyes to become so full of sorrow?
I get it though. I feel like I can see sometimes people's eyes too.
Right? Yeah.
It's like, they've seen a lot.
Oh, we're back to Tomoe.
Boy.
Well,
we might have to stop here for now.
I'm curious. Where did she go? Will Tomoe...
that's 3.
Oh.
2.
Will Tomoe be happier next time, baby? Well, now he has an angel, hopefully. So, I don't know. If I was him, I'd be pretty happy. Especially when she's that cute. Well, maybe it's time to go back home then.
Okay.
Okay, let's go. Tadaima!
We're back, Tadaima!
I'm stopping there, right?
What can we do?
We have other places to go today.
Yeah,
you know?
we still have to go to Kamurocho.
Right? So, right? An interesting start to the story, right? I don't know.
I already got theory.
I know.
I really hope that Kaio just forgets student schedule.
I'm speechless. I like this.
Oh.
I like this. I can't wait to be able to explore Bokuten all together more. Travelers! Who do you like the best so far, Akira?
I think it's obvious.
Obvious? Feather Girl?
Feather Girl? Feather Girl!
Feather Girl! No? No?
I like her boots.
Her boots. B-O-O-T.
B-O-O-T-S.
I see. I didn't think that would come at the end. Boots. I like her feathers. Yeah, I like Yuno-chan too. But then also Kaio's cute. And Naruko's cute.
You're forgetting Naruko.
Naruko's cute too. Actually, you like Naruko the best?
Naruko could be friends, yeah.
What are your thoughts on Tomoe though? I hope he gets happier. Yeah. But you know, this is just the beginning, right? So he has a lot more time to be able to be happier, right?
And get less, maybe a bit more lively.
Lively?
Yeah.
I really want to help him, but it's kind of hard to help him if we are him, you know?
He doesn't seem like he wants that much help right now, right?
Maybe we'll be able to play as Naruko at some point and be able to help.
I feel like Naruko is taking too much of responsibility, right?
He said she was like a guardian, but more than that, right? So
I hope Naruko is okay
tough,
too.
Right? Interesting. I like it. I like the atmosphere. I like the world. I want to go too. Can we go, Aki-chan? Can we go? 次は楽しみだね。Well, thank you so much, travelers. I hope that you enjoy Bokuten today. It's
now.
Super chat readings. Thank you for all the comments and your opinion on what we should do for Kaio's confession, right? We didn't have a choice in game, but if we do, now we know what to do, right?
Even though I don't agree with that, but
choose.
Maybe I'll choose. Maybe.
And James, thank you for the super chat. Arigato. Right. Well,
okay, let's start from the top. Dylan!
What? Do you say thank you here? I sneezed. Bless you.
The rules of the sneeze tax are
There's rules?
When Akira sneezes, sneeze tax.
Oh.
When Makoto sneezes, sneeze tax.
Oh. Okay.
Sneeze tax is 200 yen.
Oh, it can't be up to each person?
Uh,
Maybe if they're DBB, the taxes is higher? Maybe.
that sounds about right.
That sounds about right.
That sounds about right. But you don't pay the sneeze tax when you sneeze. That's
sure?
not how it works.
It's not, I would say, to each their own.
Well,
Can't say that. We can't say that here.
I mean, if you really want to.
Well, maybe Dylan's... That's Dylan's interpretation. The tax rules aren't very clear.
Now they are right.
Are they? Are they?
Right.
Oh, thank you, Dylan!
No!
Oh,
You also did not understand the rules of the sneeze tax. I hope they're clear for you now. Yo.
Thank you now!
Thank you, though.
Ain't go Bokuten Akira version?
Akira version.
Naruko?
Not Makoto version, just Akira version.
Akira version? Maybe it was a typo? Wiki, thank you! Eina sensei, coffee into... Oh! Yeah, Eina sensei.
Coffee.
Coffee for Eina sensei. Wake up, Eina sensei. Oh, Eito-kun! Oh! Yeah, don't be so harsh with Naruko. She's your parallel version.
I think she's good.
She's good.
We could be friends.
Oh.
We're not parallel. We're very different.
Oh?
Yeah.
Oh?
Because I am very unique.
Oh, are you?
Don't misunderstand.
Yeah, you're unique, Aki-chan. You're unique in lots of different ways. Good morning! Good morning! Hi!
Now Makoto's awake too. Do you feel more awake now?
I feel more awake, yeah.
Oh, that's good.
Bokuten is woken up my heart too.
It's warmed up your heart a bit.
Warmed up? It's it feels like boom boom. It's
ドキッとした？
ドキッとしたかな? It's like like I took an arrow to the heart. Tomoe's arrow.
Hi.
Does that mean I'm maybe an angel too? I don't know. よくわかんないね。Ainto-kun, thank you again for the super chat. Good morning, Ainto-kun.
Good morning.
Did you sleep well?
I didn't.
I think I was surprised with Tomoe how he's like the exact opposite of how I am going to sleep. You know,
He
like,
needs to take a lesson from Misaki guidebook.
make every day the best day, you know? And even if you go to bed and you're like, today wasn't a very good day, you know, I didn't get to do this, and you know, that happened, and I didn't like that, but there's another day tomorrow, so do your best to make tomorrow the best day possible too, right?
It's important to not be too hard on yourself.
Right, you know, and sometimes you need to take breaks too, right? So if you're like, oh well, I really should do this, but I don't feel like it, just do what you feel best, right?
Yeah. Try not
Right?
to be too hard on yourself.
Yeah, and if your bed is cold when you go into it and you think it feels like a coffin, then maybe you should get something warm, right? Like, I don't know. What's it? Yutampo? You know what's it? Yutampo?
Not like a little sister.
Or a little sister. You know, a little sister.
I'm just replaced by a bottle of water. Apparently, I'm just replaceable.
Little sister equals hot bottle water. Yutampo. なんだろう? Yutampo.
Bye.
Wait, are you going? Aki-chan, are you going?
Bye. Replaceable.
It's still too early, Aki-chan. まだ早いよ. Don't me.
I'm just replaceable.
Thank you, Ainto-kun. Thank you. Now, Pug. 何の意味なの? Pug, Aki-chan gone Pug. Does that work?
What does that mean?
Oh, you're coming back for the definition?
What does that mean?
Perfect. Origami.
What does that mean?
Perfect origami girl.
That's not something mean,
That's what it
right?
means. Yeah.
Not something mean, right?
Yeah. You're gonna be back for now?
I don't know what it is still.
I'll have your back. It means whatever.
I chose to ignore things.
Perfect origami girls is correct. Yay! Pug is weird Twitch slang for being excited.
That doesn't make any sense.
Is it like WK waku waku?
It doesn't make any sense.
WK waku waku? Is it? So if you write pog, then it's like you could go pog WK pog waku waku? Is that right? Is that
sounds
right?
weird, gross.
Thank you! I'm Makoto Misaki. Thank you. I want to have wings like that, you know?
At the very least, uniform.
Uniform? At the very least.
I think it would fit me the best.
I want to see what that looks like, you know? A class photo together with everybody in the uniforms. I think we fit in well, you know? Fujimaru Papa, right? We might not be the same blood, but the same brushstrokes, maybe. You know?
Thank you for sneeze tax.
Wow! Thank you, Into-kun! Wow.
Dylan, thank you for sneeze tax as well.
More work for Dylan. Oh no, Aki-chan.
Thank you. Thank you for the sneeze tax again, the jumpy sneeze tax.
Just when you
How many times did I sneeze today?
2.
I forget.
Two sneezes. Two sneezes. Yeah.
Into-kun, thank you for sneeze tax as well.
Wow.
I was just testing you with the jumpy surprise sneeze.
You know, some people say, watch out, this game has a jump scare.
Oh.
But now we have to watch out, this game has a sneeze scare.
Sneeze scares.
Right?
What do you do when your game has too many sneeze scares?
Sneeze scares. Look at what they're doing with games nowadays. Gross.
Gross.
James, thank you! Right, I'm glad that you enjoyed Bokuten today. Oh, you don't think we're angels? Oh, Dohimi? A human? Thank you!
What do you mean I'm not an angel?
Whatever. I want to be like an angel though because they're so cute and they have feathers. And you know, but
sometimes monster girls can be cuter.
Like, if you had wings, do you think it'd be comfortable to sleep on your back, like with your wings? Would it be comfy? Like having pillows all the time?
I don't know.
I wonder. Or would it hurt like sleeping on your hands?
Can you pull them back in?
Oh,
or you can wrap yourself.
Curled. What's it? With cats, it's called curled feetsies, right? Curled wingsies. Does that work? Curled wingsies. よくわかんない。Thank you, James. I feel like if we were angels, then we wouldn't be able to be as close to everybody, right?
We could only guide you to heaven.
I don't want to be that kind of tour guide. No, thank you. I'll do tours of Tokyo, not to heaven.
Sounds good.
No, thank you. Right. Naruko's your favorite so far. I have a feeling there'll be a lot of favorites in Bokuten, right? Wait, Aki-chan, are you jealous?
What? No. Because Akira is the best, right? Right. Right.
どうかなWiggy, thank you! Ina-sensei, coffee and toast. Oh,
hopefully Ina-sensei is more awake than Makoto was.
Does Ina-sensei like cream and sugar in her coffee? Or does she like black coffee? Or does she just like toast plain?
Maybe she likes salt.
Does she like butter
salt
on her
in
toast?
Coffee?
Or honey on her toast? Honey toast?
No.
Huh?
If you put salt in coffee, it makes it less bitter.
That's true.
It's the truth.
It makes sense.
It's just smart cooking sense.
Well, they did say that something's too sugary to add in salt. Was it? Or was it spice?
I don't know, but if you put salt in your coffee, it becomes less bitter.
That's
Truth.
Thank you.
Number one.
Number one.
Number
Thank you. You should share the number one spot. Share it, okay? I can't wait to share it. Can you do that? Can you do that for me and Ainto-kun?
どうかな考えてみよう考えてみよう
salted caramel coffee? That's chill, but maybe you need to put caramel in it too. Thank you so much, everybody. We hope that you enjoyed the first little bit of Bokuten here. I can't wait until next time. Oh no, I want Okay, I really like Bokuten too. Actually, I have something to say.
What?
I was feeling a bit sad the other day because I was thinking about how Kara no Shoujo is gone and done, you know? I was really missing it, so I was thinking, well, what can fill this gap, you know? Like, maybe I should start playing Kara no Shoujo too, more viciously? Like, you know, viciously.
Play the game viciously. Play the game very viciously.
Yeah. I think Bokuten has healed my heart a bit. You know? I'm looking forward to it. Well, another thing to look forward
Here is our schedule.
So we finished Bokuten just now, but please don't leave us. Don't go away, because just in a couple
Don't
hours,
take your eyes off
we'll
us.
be back with Yakuza 0. You know, Bokuten is nice. It's full of emotion. Yakuza is also full of emotion, but a different kind of emotion. I think it's a good balance, no? Well, it's, you know, Friday in most of the world, so it's a good Friday night with Yakuza 2, right? Yakuza 0 too. Yeah, don't get confused. Is there Yakuza 2? I don't know.
Yakuza 2?
Yakuza 2.
Yeah.
Okay. Yakuza 0. We're not playing Yakuza 2.
Yakuza 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 Kiwami.
I just thought
7.
You know how sometimes they're like different. I don't know.
What?
You know, sometimes they don't count it, right? Do you know what I mean? Anyways, and then on Saturday the 18th, we'll be hosting our first watch along for members only. Where our Frequent Flyers, our Frequent Flyers Plus, and our Frequent Flyers Premium will be doing a watch along. We'll be watching Shiwa-chan in Jingle All the Way.
But I'm not nervous about it.
Nervous? Why? We're just watching a movie all together.
But it'll be in our house.
Chill.
In our room.
Chill.
I'm a bit nervous.
I have to make a lot of popcorn, right? Right? Well, maybe if everybody brings their own popcorn, it'll be a bit easier on you, Aki-chan, right?
I'm not making all that popcorn.
Well, after that, on Sunday the 19th, we'll be playing Fall Guys for the very first time. I'm kind of nervous about this one, actually. I don't want to fall.
I'm gonna fall.
But if we fall, you'll pick us back up again, right? That's how Fall Guys works. It's a multiplayer game, right? So, right? I'll pick you up if you fall. Yeah.
Does that sound good?
That's the remaining week here. But because on the next day, we're going to be having a members only watch along, we thought that we'd share our next schedule a bit earlier than usual.
But do you want to see it?
It's Christmas schedule. Maybe everybody's too busy, you know? I wonder. You know, I don't want to make everybody upset, you know, and they're like, I have all these plans for Christmas, I can't spend it with Makoto and Akira, right?
But if we show it early, then maybe
we can change their plans. You know? Maybe that's a good idea. Maybe. I'll make time especially for us, just for us. Thank you.
Let's show them. Okay.
The Our Christmas schedule so cute. Thank you, Captain Yam Yam. Thank you.
I'm the focus.
You're the focus. Well, look, Aki-chan. You can
How
see
it should be.
You can see your tummy, Aki-chan. You can see your tummy. Do you see it? Is it okay to show everybody that? Just for Christmas.
Don't look at my tummy.
Well, first on the schedule on Wednesday 22nd, a bit before Christmas, we're gonna be doing a special Christmas karaoke. We try to sing a bunch of different songs, right? Not just anisong, but well, there's Christmas anisong too, but Christmas
We've been
songs.
practicing.
Right? Lots and lots. So we're gonna do our best to sing as many different Christmas songs. Maybe some Christmas songs that you haven't heard. Maybe ones that remind you of being of your childhood. Maybe lots of different Christmas songs, right? But most surprisingly, on Thursday the 23rd, we'll be playing Phasmophobia. Etsy, this is gonna be 11 a.m. in Japan on the 24th. Christmas for us. What a wonderful...
Wanna find the ghost of Christmas?
The ghost of Christmas? Yeah. I don't know, I wasn't expecting to spend Christmas this way,
I
but...
thought we were supposed to uninstall the game. After Halloween.
That's right. Well,
That was the deal, right?
I'm just happy that I get to spend Christmas with the travelers, you know? Right? Right? It doesn't matter what we're doing, you know, as long as we're together. But also, for our premium members, we have one last Discord call session chatting with you on Thursday the 23rd for most of the world, but also on Christmas Eve in Japan, 6 p.m. JST. So, maybe you want to spend that really special time with us, you can on Christmas Eve in Japan, you know? Maybe some travelers don't know, because I think Christmas is celebrated differently around the world. But in Japan, usually on Christmas Eve, you spend it with your loved one. So, maybe this is a special time, right? Well, for any premium members, right? It'll be definitely a very good memory. Christmas Eve with the Misaki sisters. Wow. Well, after that, on Sunday the 26th, we'll be playing Untitled Goose Game again. Right?
We need to get the ribbon.
The ribbon, right? The
Can't
ribbon.
let the ribbon go.
The blue ribbon and the red ribbon, right? There's still more goose honking to be...
Goose honking.
Honking as goose, we're not honking gooses. To be done, so we'll be back with Untitled Goose Game on Sunday the 26th. And then, after that, there'll be a members-only Yakuza 0 Real Estate Edition stream. Yeah, Aki-chan, you said there's a lot of real estate business to do. And kind of run back and forth, right? But there's lots of different things to do in Yakuza 0. So...
we're gonna spend the time to make money. So that we can level up our strength.
Yeah, after Christmas and stuff, buying all those presents, it's time to make some money and sell and buy real estate, maybe. Maybe. Well, that's our Christmas schedule. We hope that everybody will decide to spend it with us this year, because I'm really looking forward to spending it with you this year.
You'd like it if I said that, right?
You can't say that. Can I know? No? But of course, after that we have many more New Year's plans too. So we hope that everybody will spend their New Year's with us too. Thank you so much, travelers. We hope that you enjoy Bokuten and that we'll see you again next in Kamurocho during Yakuza 0.
Only a little break.
Only a little
So be back soon.
Be back soon, okay?
Yeah.
Well, then we'll see you next in Kamurocho. Thank you so much, travelers.
Thank you.
Otsugogo. Matane, Otsugogo. Now, Phasmophobia and Ainto-kun. Thank you so much.
Thank you.
James, Otsugogo.
Jinky. Otsugogo.
Pajio, Santa.
Thank you for the amazing illustration.
またね、ポギテナ See you! バイバイ。お、ヤニス Thank you! おふいちゃちゃん、おちこくば